Hello beautiful people and welcome back. Today we will have a short sequence followed by a breath awareness meditation. So this sequence is aimed to help you release stress accumulated throughout the day. So as we go along with our work, families, etc., traffic, if we are living in the city, stress can have a huge impact on our mental health and overall well-being. So it's always good to take time for ourselves and release the stress to simply bring balance and have more clarity throughout our life. So if you are ready, jump on the mat and let's get started. So we will start the practice sitting down. You can sit cross-legged seated or in Siddhasana as I am at the moment. One shin in front of the other. Hands are resting on your lap. And allow the eyes to close down if that's available for you. And just take a moment to acknowledge your presence on the mat. Perhaps setting an intention for your practice. Anything that you want to get rid of. A thought, a pattern. Someone that has been bothered you today. An emotion that you carry on. You can repeat your intention, your sankalpa, a few times silently in your head. And now bring your hands to the heart center in Anjali Mudra. Interlace your fingers, and as your next inhale, flip your palms around, facing forward. Exhale. Next inhale, sweep your arms overhead, palms facing up. Lengthen the spine, draw the crown of the head toward the ceiling, and exhale. Once more, inhale. And as you exhale, release your hands. Interlace your fingertips behind your back. And extend your knuckle backward, opening up the chest. Slightly looking up if that's available for you. If you don't have any condition with your neck. And release your hands, hands on the laps. Now bring your right heel to your right shoulders. Find a spot, a juicy stretch in the left side of the neck. And here you can place your right hand on top of your left ear. Don't bring too much weight on it, just rest your hands on. It's gonna bring just a little bit of stress, just a little more. If that's enough for you, you can stay here or place your left hand on your mat and really feel the stretch on the left side of your neck. And breathe. Send your breath there. Inhale lots of love in and exhale lots of love out. Oh. Once more, inhale lots of love in. And exhale lots of love out. Release your hands, bring your heads back to center. And notice any sensation in your body, in your head, in your neck. Feel the difference between both sides. Now bring your left ear toward your left shoulder. Options to place your left hand on top of your right ear. Slowly stretching the right side of the neck. Find this juicy spot that we are looking for. Options to extend your right hand fingertips on the mat to deepen the stretch. And inhale deeply. And exhale slowly. Bring your awareness to the stretch there. Inhale deeply. And exhale slowly through the nose. And on your next inhale, release the stretch. Hands on your lap. And pause. Appreciate those quiet moments between each postures, each side. Those quiet moments where we can listen to what comes from inside, our intuition. And slowly open up the eyes if they are closed. And release the props if you are sitting on a prop. And come to sit in the back of your mat. Bring your knees as wide as the yoga mat. Fingertips in front. Inhale, lengthen the spine, open up the chest, looking forward. And exhale, hinge from the hips. Step your hands forward and forehead on the floor. Adho Mukha Virasana, down facing hero pose. Connect to your breath. So here, if your forehead doesn't reach the floor, you can place your forehead on a block. And know that if any pain is experienced around the knees, you can place a cushion, a folded blanket or a bolster between your calf and the thighs to reduce the knee flexion, to support your injury. Respect your body, respect your mind. And slowly, on your next inhale, slowly coming up to a four-kneeling position. And check your alignment, hands underneath the shoulders, hips above the knees. Press the top of the feet into the mat. And as your next inhale, lengthen the belly, open the chest, looking forward. Exhale, round the back, chin to chest. Inhale, lengthen the belly, open the chest, lift the tailbones. Exhale, round the back, chin to chest. Two more times. Inhale, lengthen the belly, open the chest. Exhale, round the back, chin to chest. Last time. Inhale, lengthen the belly, open the chest. Exhale, round the back, chin to chest. And find your neutral position. So here, Bidadasana, the cat-cows, helps us to release any tension around the spine. freeing the energy flowing up and down. And from there, if you have blocks at home, you can grab your block, place your hands on top, and step your right foot forward between your hands, knee above the ankle, open up the chest, and focusing on stretches the hip flexors of the left leg. Here in Ashvasanchalanasana, the horse rider pose. It can be very juicy, especially if we are sitting all day. Three more breaths. Connect to your breath and be. Be with the sensation. Anything that may arise during your practice, mentally, physically. And place your left hand on the mat and slowly sweep your right arm to the sky. Take one deep inhale. And exhale, hands on the blocks. And step back in a full kneeling position. And pause. Notice any sensation in the right leg or the left. Feeling the prana moving around. Prana, the energy. And on our next inhale, step your left foot forward this time. Hands are still on the block, knee above the ankle. Open up the chest, looking forward. Shoulders away from your ears. And take 3 slow deep breaths in silence. And on your next inhale, place your right hand on your mat. And as you exhale, twist, sweep your left hand to the ceiling. Inhale. And as you exhale, release the blocks, step back. And allow yourself to lay on your mat. Forehead on the floor. And bring your elbows underneath your shoulders. Elbows are shoulder width apart. Spread the fingertips wide. Press the forearm into the floor. Lengthen the spine. Open up the chest. Shoulders away from your ears, looking forward in this variation of Sphinx. A very great posture to counteract the effect of long sitting, especially when we are working at a computer all day. This variation, this posture is very helpful to bring more balance into the spine, the upper spine. Take 3 more deep breaths here. And on your next exhale, forehead on your hands. Place one hand stacked on top of the other and place your forehead on top of your hands. And now turn yourself around, lying down on your back, looking toward the ceiling. And hug the knees to the chest in Apanasana. And allow your knees to shift to the right side of your mat. Extend your left hand to the side. If that's okay for your neck, look toward your left thumb. And breathe. This supine twist can be helpful to bring balance between energies. Helps to digest the experience that we have lived throughout the day. Helps to release tension in the lower back, the spine, the lumbar spine. Twists are very powerful in yoga. Two more breaths. And on your next inhale, turn your head toward the ceiling. Bring your knees to center. And exhale, send your knees to the left side of your mat. Extend your right hand and look toward your right thumb if that's okay for your neck. You can also close down the eyes if that's available for you and breathe. Be with the pause wherever you are at today. We'll take 4 more breaths here. In silence, enjoy. And on your next inhale, bring your knees back to center, head looking toward the ceiling. Hug the knees to the chest. Roll side to side to release any tension in the lower back. Maybe drawing some cycle with your knees in one direction. And then the other. Changing the sense of the rotation. And now extend your legs in front. Make your way into Shavasana for a minute or two. Just to allow the body to recharge and be nourished by the benefits of the practice. And start to deepen the breath. Come back to your space. Come back to your body. If you are ready to move, start to bring movement in your fingertips, your toes, drawing some cycles with your wrist, your ankle. Perhaps taking a big stretch overhead with your hands. And hug the knees to the chest. And slowly make your way up to sitting. Slowly, slowly. There is no rush. Once you're sitting properly, comfortable on your prop, allow the eyes to soften or close down. Rest your hands, palms facing down, and draw your awareness inward. Feel the air filling up your lungs. Perhaps sensing the breath, the air, touching the throat, the cave of the nose, the nostrils. Perhaps sensing the temperature of the room. Try to stay with your breath. Check your alignment, draw the navel toward the spine to engage the core slightly, lengthen the spine. Relax your shoulders, relax the jaw, the tongue, the features of the face. Take the chin to the chest slightly and draw the crown of the head toward the ceiling. If your mind wanders around, just bring it back to the breath again and again. This is what we call breath awareness meditation. The object of meditation is the breath. Training our mind to listen to us. and prepare to transition for the rest of your day, to engage with your partners, friends for this evening. Can be our ally, but it can be our enemy, our worst enemy. We just have to be aware what are our limits. Stress helps us to go, to work, to do tasks, to live. But when it's out of balance, it brings this emotional heaviness, this sensation of too much. It's too much. So by just noticing and coming back to your breath, it can be a very powerful tool for you to implement in whenever you feel like stress is taking over. Just come back to your breath, take a break, be with your breath, be present. It asks discipline and practice. You can bring your hands to the heart center and bow your head toward your fingers in a sense of gratitude for your practice and your body, taking care for your mental health and your overall well-being. And slowly open up the eyes if they are closed. Thank you everyone for sharing your time today, and I hope to see you in the next videos. Namaste.